Get a little bit of the peppers. It doesn't suck. It's actually really good. My parents were both born in Mexico and came to Dallas to seek a better life for their families and their kids. I just think there's such a wide range of flavors in Mexican food that I wasn't really satisfied finding in other cuisines. I mean, don't get me wrong, I pushed it off for a long time. I was classically French trained. I worked in a classical French restaurant, and I was just like, I'm not making tacos and enchiladas, like, you know, but it wasn't until 2011 where I was approached to open a Mexican restaurant as a sous chef. And at the same time, I was getting an offer to be an executive chef at an American restaurant. And I had to do a lot of soul searching. I had to, you know, I wasn't quite ready to be an executive chef, but I knew I wanted the title. I didn't know enough about Mexican food, but I knew I wanted to. So I went down that route, and I've been hooked ever since. You know, it started with creating modern Mexican food, and it turned into kind of getting back to the roots, and tacos is a big part of those roots. You can't have modern Mexican without tacos, and you can't have Mexican food without tacos. So it was a really great way for me to bridge the two things that I love most, modern Mexican food and traditional Mexican food. It's just really opened a ton of new ideas and creations for me. Switching over from making, I guess, French cuisine or classical French food to making modern Mexican, I knew I didn't want to dive into really, really traditional Mexican food. I wanted to do something different and next level. Switching over, I think my biggest challenge was convincing the Latino population that we deserve this. You know, it was very difficult. I mean, I've been doing this for 10 years just with modern Mexican food. And the first 5 years were probably the most difficult. And they were my biggest critics. And I appreciate them for that, because it made me want to, you know, learn more and grow. But it was always like, you know, I can get this mole at my grandmother's house for free. I'm not paying $12 for this dish. Well, you can, absolutely, and I respect that. But you're not gonna get this level of service, and you're not gonna get these craft cocktails, and you're not gonna get these amazing seasonal products that farmers pick every day for us. And I think once they got it, it was just like a light bulb. And now I'm so grateful to have other Mexican restaurants in my city doing the same things and helping kind of lift the stage up on what, you know, our Mexican cuisine deserves. Italian food has high-end restaurants, sushi restaurants, you know, French restaurants. They all have these really high-end restaurants. And although I'm not high-end, I'm on another level than, you know, the mom and pop shops. But I get my roots from those places. So close your eyes and you're eating, you know, a squash blossom quesadilla. You open your eyes and you're eating, you know, a carrot habanero taco with fried squash blossoms and sweet Elysium flowers. I didn't technically even have a restaurant when I was nominated. It was insane. It was awesome when I got the email, and then I started getting text messages. It was crazy. It means a lot because, you know, I've been working my ass off to try to, more than anything, to try to get this cuisine the attention that it deserves. For me, it's important to have people in the dining room appreciating it, because they're gonna tell 5 people that they love it, and those people are gonna tell people, and they're gonna come in. That's what's important to me. The awards are great, and they're fun, and the likes are awesome. But the most important thing for me is just for people to appreciate this cuisine, because it's now reaching, you know, national levels, and that's all I've ever wanted. you.